Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Sim UK. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. It's designed to help you with your purchases. Hori, a company founded in 1969, self-proclaimed themselves to be a big hit in Japan for third-party controllers. They are launching their rather exciting looking farming vehicle control system for Windows 11 and Windows 10 on November 30th, 2023. You can pre-order the device now via the links below. Sadly, for many, there is no mention of Xbox or PlayStation compatibility, as I think this is where a large chunk of the farming sim community resides. That might be a mistake. Hopefully though, sales will allow for future development to incorporate console players in the future. Regardless of that, the only real competitor to this device is going to be the Cytec, now bought out by Logitech, side panel farming system, which I own, I love, I still use, and I have provided a comprehensive review for on my channel. Now, the wheel element of that Cytec side panel was something of a disappointment and to be avoided at all costs, in favour of course, buying just the side panel on its own, which is a very good device and very, very useful. Now, in comparison, the Hori wheel and joystick combo is not cheap in price at £369, so I really do hope that they deliver a much more robust and comprehensive wheel implementation than the Cytec version. I have requested from Hori a device to produce an honest review. I've had no reply on that as yet, but watch this space just in case. Regardless, there are numerous clear positives and some unfortunate negatives which the Hori farming vehicle control system is going to deliver at launch. Now, a massive positive for me is the fully implemented and working indicator and light control stalk with an unexpected pull-out button functionality. A working indicator and light control stalk is something that I have wanted to produce myself for the simulation market for years, and I'm just glad that somebody has finally done it. That feature alone might even be enough to justify the price of this wheel for those who enjoy ETS2 or ATS, for example. Unfortunately, the 13.4-inch or 35cm diameter rubberized steering wheel, which does use magnetic effects hall sensors for accurate 900-degree steering input, does not have force feedback. Instead, it seems to be relying on a bungee cord style centralization system, which is a rather basic implementation perhaps, considering the price. It does, however, come with a spinner knob, which is something of a nice bonus feature. On the plus side, Hall effect sensors have been used in all three of the devices, the wheel, the joystick and the pedals, so inputs should be accurate and reliable. I find it interesting though that there are three pedals. Now, I'm not convinced that Farming Simulator really needs a clutch pedal due to its lack of engine and gearbox simulation, but it's better to have it and not need it than the alternative. So in total you can have 76 buttons which you can customize using the companion app. Now, this is good because since Farming Sim 17 opted for an XML style controller input system, you can no longer double bind a button. As per the XML design, any input added lower down the list will override the one above. A stupid design mistake which I have highlighted numerous times to deaf ears, lazy developers and the ignorant. So basically, the more buttons you have, the better your experience will be. Now, as a bonus, if Hori are smart enough to incorporate a shift function into their companion app, this would see the number of available button binds double or even triple, and that really would be something to celebrate. Now, the joystick and throttle system to me looks really interesting. I have no doubt this will eventually be on sale without the wheel, purely due to the potential uses that it alone can deliver. With so many buttons, axes and combined functionality, this could be a justifiable reason for the purchase of such a device. Now, I'm thinking outside of the box here, but this has practical functionality for numerous simulation games outside of farming. Ship simulation, construction simulation, space simulation, and even practical implementation options for editing software programs, and the list goes on. Fundamentally, the design of the product looks to be very good. The only concern now at this price is going to be the build quality and the longevity for the device. Nobody wants to have to replace this every 2 years if the build quality is poor. Now, I cannot confirm or deny the build quality at this stage until I actually get my hands on one, but I can confirm that on Amazon the Hori store has a wide range of existing products with a decent number of reviews. Overall, they average about 4 to 4.5 stars, which is quite good. Just browsing through these reviews though, I can confirm that most of the reviews are positive, and there is even a wheel with force feedback available too. It's a DLX with force feedback and rumble effect. A bit of a shame that these features have not been included with this product. Now, I've handpicked a small number of positives and some complaints that you might want to consider before purchasing this device. Someone said the base of the pedals can come off the ground easily and might need extra parts to secure. I've seen this mentioned numerous times, that the pedals are slippery. Now, whether or not they mean the pedals themselves or the fact that it doesn't grip to the floor particularly well, either way, this is a potential issue for such designed pedals, and we've seen it many times before. If there are screw holes that allow you to screw it to the floor, or maybe gripper pads on the bottom that grip to sort of hardwood floor surfaces, then that should resolve the problem. But it's certainly something that people seem to mention a lot with the Hori devices. One positive is that the customizable settings are available in both the game and on the Hori app. Now, there are also numerous complaints about compatibility and setup issues, so depending on what system you have and how much knowledge you have about setting up such devices, you may or may not run into some issues here, or you may breeze through it and find that the Hori app to be very useful indeed. There are also quite a few concerns around the build quality when compared to the asking price, but overall, the general ethos seems to be that these are fairly decent devices that work pretty well once they're set up and configured. Now, hopefully Hori will send me over a device for a fair and honest review. If not, then I suggest that you wait and see just how well this product ages before investing. I'm sure that they will send out some devices to some paid reviewers. Whether or not you trust their feedback and honest reviews is something that you will have to decide yourself. If we get one here, I will show you everything that's positive about it and everything that's negative about it, as I have done in all of my reviews to date. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now.